A lot of you have asked, how do I install a bidet in an RV? Well, we recently bought this Grand Design fifth wheel Reflection 337 RLS. It had this Thetford toilet in it, which I hate, that square looking top on it. And then it has this thing at the back, and when you flush it, the water comes out here and kind of rinses the bowl, but it doesn't get the surface all around there. And so I just do not like it. So I do like the Dometic 320, which is a more residential feel toilet. And so I went down to Camping World and picked one up. It was pretty reasonable, especially with the discount that you get if you sign up. And it's just a really nice porcelain bowl toilet, and the bidet fits on it great. And so let's get started on that. Well, the first thing we ought to do is remove a Thetford toilet. And we'll start with this, removing this thing here. And this is the inlet, the water inlet. I didn't turn that valve off, but I suggest you do. I did turn the water off. And so just loosen that up until it comes loose. You might want to put a towel under there. I was pretty sure I didn't have any water coming out. So, okay, the next thing we do is remove this cap here on both sides. And sometimes they're a little hard to get off, so you might want to use a screwdriver to pop that thing right off. And then you find your correct wrench. I think it's a number 12 or number 13 there. Unloosen it until you can do it with your hands. And then once you get that, once you both sides of it, you go ahead and remove the commode. And I set it right on the floor there because it's a brand new commode, never been used. And so there it is, removed. And I cleaned it up around the sawdust and stuff from the factory, actually. I did this right here. This is artist putty. I put this on here to kind of hold those bolts in place. That was actually my wife Renee's idea. I thought it was a really good one. And so that'll just press right on down under the seal there, no problem. Bring the new commode in, which is that Dometic 320. And you position that carefully over the bolts there. And once you get it situated directly over the bolts, you set it down and you begin tightening it down. It takes a little bit there, and get both sides. Try to tighten those up equally on both sides. And then once you get it kind of snug, you want to snug it on down a little bit, and but make sure that you do not over tighten or you'll crack that base. Okay, and so there we have the commode in place and ready to go. Now, unfortunately, this is not going to work. This is the one that comes in it. This is a 1/2 by 7/8 by 7/8. What you're going to need is this, which is a 1/2 by 1/2 by 1/2, and this will make it work. Also, the thing that comes in the package, the little tube that comes with the package, is not nearly long enough. So you're going to have to get another one that is longer, at least in my case. Maybe not in your case. And I can't remember what length this is. I'll put it down below so that you can order it. And the same thing about this, I'll put a link below. Everything else should work. Okay, I have everything put together like it's gonna mount. I've got the little adapter there, the elbow, and it follows the little tubing and comes down to this connector here. And this part here will go on the commode, and this will go to the thing that comes out of the wall. Okay, the bidet will go on like this, and these will be adjusted right here to right there, pretty much like that. So now we'll get the toilet seat and mount it. All right, the toilet seat is mounted just like any other toilet seat with the 2 bolts, and On this particular one, after I tightened it down a little bit, I pulled the seat forward a little bit. The main thing is to make sure that the bidet is centered in the very, very center of the commode, and you're all set to go. And I hope that you enjoy the experience.